Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If I sound a bit, it's because of getting a sore throat. Well, I have got a sore throat, but I'm going to try and get through this video as best as I can. Today's video is a very exciting one, and it's on Rose Inc. So if you guys don't know what Rose Inc. is, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, who is a stunning supermodel. She does everything. She's an actress, she's a model, she owns her own brand. And Rose Inc. before was basically a platform where she would have other people on there and would interview, like it was just like a different platform. And now Rosie has now introduced her own brand. I'm super excited to try this, haven't tried anything, first impressions, period. So if you want to see what Rose Inc. is saying, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm super excited to do this video. How are you guys doing? If it's your first time here, my name's Gary, aka The Plastic Boy. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey Plastic fam, what's going on? I know I sound a bit croaky, but isn't it sexy? Isn't it giving like... Okay. So anyway, I received these. These are all gifted from Space & K. I actually asked them for them because I was like, I really want to try her brand. I love Rosie. She's so beautiful. Her aesthetic is flawless. I've met her 2 times. Once spoken to her and twice she was just at an event. Both of these were Hourglass events because she was the face of Hourglass Concealer and something else, but obviously now she's released her own brand. Here we have, I've already got 2 products from her. Space & K just sent me the concealer and her blushes. Let me read you about her concealer. Let me just show you the packaging first. I've got 3 shades, contour, highlight, and my own shade. Let me just show you this. So this is what it looks like here. So you can see it's got Rose Inc. embossed there, and it's got the cap here. It feels very, very expensive. Super cute. This is in the shade LX180. I also have LX130, which looks like this. This is the highlight shade. I've actually watched videos on this before, so it kind of isn't like my first time seeing it applied, but obviously I haven't used any of these concealers. And I also got one X80, which is a contour shade. I'm just going to be using concealer today and no foundation. And I actually want to rate Rosie for releasing a lot of dark shades, because realistically some people are releasing brands and they're not doing dark shades, and it's just like, we're in 2021. If you're not releasing dark shades, don't release the brand. Period. She also sent, well, Space & K also sent, I love the packaging. Her brand's very sustainable, clean beauty, and we love that over here. Obviously I use all brands, but if something's clean and very sustainable, then I'm very much here for it. I'm very much here. So let me move forward. So this is the packaging. Again, this feels a bit lighter, but it is a blush. Look at this color. This is called the Blush Divine Radiant Lip and Cheek color. So you can use this on the lips and the cheeks, and apparently you can use it on the eyes, but I won't use a color on this on the eyes, but it's very beautiful, and that's what it looks like. And I also have another color which is called Azalea. These are refillable, so you can buy the refill if you don't want to try the whole thing. And I just love that concept. It's giving me kind of like Rare Beauty vibes with like a remix of aesthetic. You know, it's just giving me that vibe.
Absolutely.
So before I apply the concealer, I want to read you out what it says about it. I'm reading this off the Space & K website. So this is £23, and I believe it's $26. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to give you the UK prices. Oh yeah, she's also stocked Sephora, Cult Beauty, no, not Cult Beauty, so Space & K, and Sephora Canada. That's all I know. It says it's a brighten and a perfect the soft, luminous, hydrated concealer, a long-wearing, easily buildable concealer with a lightweight, creamy texture that works to conceal imperfections while nourishing the skin. The complexion's got vitamin E, squalene. It also helps to balance the complexion, minimize the appearance of darkness. It's long wearing and a buildable concealer. I don't think it's saying what the breakdown of the colors are. I might have to go to her website, but I might do that after, because reading all of that's just a bit long. And let me read you about the blushes. This is the blusher, and this is the Blush Divine Radiant Lip and Cheek. And it says, to create a rosy glow with Rose Inc., the Blush Divine Radiant Lip and Cheek color, the multi-purpose high pigmenting cream melts into the skin for a youthful flush of color in the cheek and lips. Its ultra hydrating cream features a pigment-rich formula, the nourishing non-condimogenic, I can't say that word, don't drag me.
I was like, oh my God.
Which includes skincare ingredients, including squalene, vitamin E, and a balancing marine ferment extract to help reduce shine. Let's just get into this because it sounds amazing. Also, I saw this in a video, I'm not sure if it's true, but the same people that make Biossance, the skincare brands, they make her makeup, and their brand is amazing. They do the most amazing oils. So just know, if they make her stuff, It's gonna be amazing. So let's try the concealer. Okay, so I don't really like doing swatches because I just feel like that doesn't really, I'm gonna swatch it on my skin. I don't have any, I've got primer and a moisturizer, but I'm just gonna use this as a foundation and all over just to kind of dull it. Hold on, it's a contour one. So I'm gonna go like that. Ooh, it's a nice shade. I'll swatch some on my arm actually. That is 160. You can see there, it's very warm. Reminds me of a bit of like a, it's actually not too warm, it's kind of neutral. So you can kind of see the shade. And I'm just gonna use a brush. She does have brushes in her line. No, I would say this is more of a red undertone. It's more warm on me. Ooh, feels nice.
It's amazing.
It actually feels really nice. I can see, ooh, it's quite full, oh wow, quite full coverage. As you guys can see, I already put a bit on and this covers a lot. And I have seen this in other people's videos, how they were very surprised it was full coverage because Rosie's makeup isn't heavy at all. It's very much put together. It looks like she doesn't really wear much, but I'm so glad she came out with like quite a full coverage concealer because I don't really like a sheer coverage concealer because if it's sheer, you can't really build it up. You're layering and layering and it's never really giving you what you really want. So I love a full coverage concealer. I'm gonna put some more on here. I'm not gonna use too much. Really, really nice. Again, yeah, this has got more of like it's not too red, but it's definitely got a warm undertone. Okay, I had to go on the website just to find out what the undertones are. So LX180, which I have, for contouring is a deep skin tone neutral undertone. Ooh, she has the dark shades first on her website. Like, how cute is that? I love it. Yes, so I've got 160. Right, so it's a deep skin with a red undertone. So very true to what it says. And 130 is medium deep skin with a golden undertone, which we love, okay? Okay, so let's swatch LX130. I've left that swatch on my hand. It does dry down, and what I love about this concealer is, if you have dry under eyes, this is gonna be amazing for you, and it dries down so nicely. Like, it's not like super matte, it's not even matte, it's still hydrating, so if you've got dry eyes, this concealer is gonna be for you. And plus, if you like to let your concealer sit, this concealer will be amazing. Let's swatch this one. I love the doe foot, by the way. Look how big and juicy the doe foot is. So cute, and the packaging so chic. So this is what it looks like. This color is like, it's not like, it's golden, but it's very like olive. So I have to be careful with things like this under my eye because they can make, not only look bright, but also make it look kind of like yellow greenish. This color is nice though, but I would definitely try and go for a shade maybe higher, maybe mix them, but so cute. Okay, so let's put some here. Okay, you can see how golden it is, especially compared to my top. It's very much like, it reminds me of like the Fenty color, one of the Fenty shades. Oh my god, I sound so, I'm not even ill, it's just basically my throat. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm taking some cough mixture. I love the applicator of this. I just like how short, it's not too long, short and precise. Let me guys know if you want to try anything from this brand or if you're gonna pick anything up. I do like her aesthetic and I just love how she's done everything. I'll probably put a bit here. Oh, you don't need a lot. You do not need a lot. So what I'm doing now, I'm even doing too much. Look guys, I haven't even double dipped back into the concealer. That's how little you need. I'm gonna blend this out actually. I'm just gonna go down like that. I really wish I had a wet beauty blender. I might wet it quickly while this dries, while I have time, because I'm not sure if I want to use a brush with this formula. I'll put some here. Guys, I haven't double dipped yet. I'm still using the same amount on the concealer. So this concealer definitely takes a lot of product out, and that's the only amount I'm going to use. Ooh. Really like that. Really, really like that. I want to see how it blends. That's on my arm. I'm going to wet a beauty blender. Pure. This is really everyone's comments from the vlog. Guys, you know my plant? My plant's dying.
Don't joke about that.
Anyway, I wetted a beauty blender. This has been on for a moment. Let me put the fan to it because I'm trying to make it dry. I've got this TikTok song in my head. Who else is addicted to TikTok? Because I know my ass is. Okay, let me use this Gucci. Oh, it's drying down. Oh my god. It is blending out though. Oh my god. Love it. You know that TikTok video when it's Samantha from Sex and the City? Yeah, it's still blending out even though it is drying down. But I really like this concealer. I'm really shocked at how much I like it. Ooh, I really like it. Let me look in a closer mirror. It's doing bits, like, it's kind of perfect because it's hydrating, it dries down, it's not too greasy. Like, you know what concealer which I really didn't get on with, but I like the formula, the Rare Beauty one. It's a bit too sheer for me, and it's a bit too glossy, but I really like this concealer because I feel like it's full coverage, gives you hydration but also dries down. And it's like, this is like the perfect highlight color. I'm actually really surprised, like, wow. I'm applying a bit more just to see how it's actually the part of my hand, because the product on my hand has been sitting there, so it is kind of dry, but I love this concealer. I was actually thinking the other day, like, let me guys know in the comments down below, do you guys have like a concealer that never fails you? And I was thinking the other day, I have like my favorite concealers, but I don't have like a concealer that I'm like, oh my god. Actually, no, I do. I do love the Jouer one. I like the Too Faced one, but I feel like with the Too Faced one, I feel like unless I fan it down, and I don't like blending out straight away, but it is a really good concealer. I think it's, sometimes I feel like it doesn't give me the coverage I need, but it is an amazing concealer. That's definitely my top 5. And I also love the Makeup Forever one, but I haven't found one where I can just use that. I normally layer multiple concealers. I know I'm doing too much. You guys play like, it's just a concealer, Gary.
Get a grip, get a life, and get over.
But it's such a good, I love complexion. Like, if I had to choose one thing I would bring is complexion, because there's nothing like good, fresh skin. Yes, Rosie, you did. Okay, so now it's time for contour. I'm not gonna set everything until my face is fully, like, you know, done. And we're gonna use this. I'm not gonna like, one thing I'll say, a lot of product comes out of this, which is kind of like, whoa. But it is also kind of hard to take out because the sifter in there is very, very small. Like, a lot of product comes out, so just be careful how much you put on, because a little goes a long way with this concealer. I'm not sure what shade she has. I think I should check really. How much shades does she do? How many shades do you do, Rosie? I think she does 20 shades. Yeah, 20 shades, I think. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see the shade. Oh, that might not be too dark. Okay, I definitely need 190. This is definitely not gonna be too dark for me. And 180, so I've got the darkest shade is 200. So this isn't a darkest shade. Let's see what it does. It's also a neutral undertone, which I love my contours to be a bit more on the red side. It's doing something. It's definitely doing something. It's nice, it's nice. This is very much a natural contour. I would wear this more. You guys know I love an intense contour, but this is really, really nice. I think this would be nice to contour the nose with. I'm gonna put some on here. Yeah, I think it's a neutral undertone as well. Then we're gonna blend this out. This is blending out so easily though. Like, I'm actually really shocked by this brand. I'm really, really shocked. I know a lot of people say they're really tired of like celebrity beauty brands, but I just feel like this brand is really shocking me. Like, no. Still on my hand, by the way. You can see now it's like drying down, but okay, the one that's like my skin tone shade has dried down, but this takes about maybe, I would say, 5 minutes to dry down fully, which is perfect. Let me use some on the nose. I don't want to use too much though. This is a really nice contour shade for the nose. Also neutral, but not too gray. I love it. It's so natural that it's like a pinch, maybe like 2 pinches darkening my skin tone. So it's giving me the most natural contour because it's got a neutral undertone. I love it. I'll put some on the eyes as well. So I'm just being super extra now. Just as a base. Like that on the eyes. It's giving me, this is a clean brush. It's giving me just the most natural contour. I am obsessed. Like, look at the skin. I don't want to set it. I do not want to set the skin. I'm trying to think of the cream blush on before. I haven't tried her cream blush yet. It'll be the first time me trying it, so. Okay, so this is the blush here, and this is called Azalea. And I actually watched someone's video, and apparently Azalea is, Azalea? I don't know what the name is, Azalea, Azalea. But apparently this is her favorite color. I haven't swatched it, but let's do a first, guys. Also, I haven't set my base yet, and nothing's creasing. Like, guys, I'm very, very surprised in a good way. Okay, so let's swatch. It's a proper cream. Ooh. Okay, so it's quite sheer. It's very creamy. I thought it was gonna be a bit of like a hybrid powder and cream, but this is a full-on cream blusher. Ooh. Okay, so I'm obsessed with this blusher. It looks super natural. But what I sometimes don't like about cream blushes is, like, I love liquid blush at the moment, but sometimes with cream blushes, I feel like they're a bit too intense, but this is really nice. I would love to use a blender just to see how this applies. Let me put a blender on. We're gonna go back to my brush. It's also got a mirror, which is really helpful. Love this shade. It's a really, I feel like this shade is like one of those shades that will suit all skin tones, because anything that's pink and warm, most shades can use it, because the lighter you are, it's gonna give you a lot more color. The more medium you are, it's gonna give you a lot more warmer color, but not too intense. The darker you are, it's gonna look a bit more vibrant, but also give you that flush. So natural. Okay, so I'm gonna set everything now. I'm not gonna do too much of a heavy makeup, but let me show you guys what everything's looking like. This is my face now. Not much creasing at all. You guys know I've got like lines under my eyes naturally anyway. Skin is giving. If I was gonna go on holiday, I'd probably just bring these concealers, you know, and maybe like a light coverage foundation. Obviously, I think the main concealer is a bit warm for me, so I would love to get another shade. So I'm gonna set my under eyes using the Makeup Forever Velvet Powder in 405. I'm almost pat on this. I love this powder so much. I'm just gonna pat that like that. I'm now setting this bit using the Makeup Forever Velvet Powder. I'm not sure what shade this is when it came out, but this powder. I don't think Rosie does powders yet, but wow. I'm now gonna take a puff using the Huda Beauty Kunafa. I want to see what it looks like using my own products that I love. I've been loving puffs recently. This is just a Chanel one. I can't find my Laura Mercier one, but the Chanel ones are hella soft. Blusher, I want to go for this one here by Marina Boutte. This is Terra Rouge. You could definitely leave this by itself, but you can see I'm starting to get a sheen there and there. So you just want to step this. This blush brush by Morphe x Ariel. Hop on it. I was actually watching Jackie's video and he puts so much blusher on. Okay, so we're almost done now. Put some mascara on because I didn't want to put false lashes on because it's quite late at night here. And I also put this stick on by Bobbi Brown over the eyes. This is the Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Cinnamon. So nice. If you like very much a neutral tone, very nice. Anyway, so this is another shade called Dahlia, and I just know I'm not gonna like this on the lips. You can use it on the lips, but for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna show you guys. No, it's too bright for me. If you like this kind of color, then yeah, but no, it's a bit too, I just don't like pink on my lips, so let's just wrap this video up. Okay, so this is the finished look. What do you guys think of the complexion? Like, all I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you guys my final breakdown and just let you guys know the tea. Okay, so the concealers, I love them. They are so hydrating. They don't feel dry under my eyes. They don't feel like, you know, sometimes when I use a matte concealer, then a powder, then everything else, it can just look and appear drying, but I've only used one concealer shade, and that was the shade 130. I was a bit scared it was gonna be a bit too olive for me, but I really, really like it. Obviously, I've set it. It just looks so good. I would highly recommend these concealers. Obviously, I haven't done a wear test, but I can normally tell what a concealer is really gonna do when I really blend it out and what it does. I've had this on now for maybe like an hour because I've been filming and stuff and also doing TikToks, but I really, really like it. My cheeks are glossy because I put Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream on them. These are just banging. Okay, so when it comes to the blushes, so we have Azalea and we also have Dahlia. So cute. The blushes, actually no, I really like Dahlia on the cheeks. That's what I've got on while I'm being silly. Really like on the cheeks. I feel like Dahlia would be really nice on this cheek, but I don't really like these kind of shades. Actually, this could be nice on the lips, but I don't really like pinky tones on my lips. Like, I just don't. I prefer more brown to like beige. I think if you like a multi-purpose product, you are definitely gonna like these products. Obviously, though, these are the only things I've tried from her brands, and it was basically like 2 products. So I'm definitely gonna try and investigate to see what the other products are like. I believe she has some skincare items, a brow gel, which I probably won't get. I've got so many brow gels, and I use my VO5 anyway. And I think she has lip pencils as a pen, but like which are quite creamy, so I'll probably see what they're saying, but I would highly recommend to get the concealers. They're probably my favorite from what I've used today, and I do like the blusher. I like the shade of it, it is really nice, but the concealers really blew me away, and that's a complexion product. I'm really excited to see her bring out foundation and more kind of complexion products, and I'll let you guys know if I was like get any more. Thank you guys for watching this. Let me guys know in the comments down below if you are going to try anything, and also I'm really sorry about the raspy voice. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because we are trying to grow the fam, and I shall see you next week, well in this week, for a brand new video. Bye guys.